message for you and only you. Okay. Take what resonates in the information that is channeled through this reading here and just leave whatever doesn't correlate to your timeline because I am picking up on a lot of different viewers and souls who watch me and are connected to me. Some people have been connected to me for years. Some people are just finding out about my page and my messages. So, yes, we're going to be tuning in for a collective energy read. The question today was, what is the current energy and advice for the collective? And here were two things that were channeled today. Okay. As my chair is squeaking like crazy. So that could be symbolic as well. A squeaky chair or something on the sorts. I feel like highly called to say that. So that could be symbolic for somebody. Maybe you're watching me, you got a squeaky chair or something of the sort. Okay. There's going to be a lot of little nuggets that come through. Like I said, just connect with what's connecting with you or scroll off and find literally, I have 100+ messages here. I have like 500 messages only on this page alone, let alone everything else I offer on my platforms. Okay. So, emotional release and slow and steady wins the race. We're coming through. All right. I already dropped a collective reading. Right before this, I did another total different message on my Instagram at Rose Warrior Love. Head over there for more messages. This is a new reading though. This is about new structures and foundations forming in your life that are going to last a very long time. Think about it. In order to build a foundation that's going to last and sustain itself, or you will sustain it, is what I'm hearing, it requires you to have a discipline that is uncanny. So a discipline that not a lot of people know how to harbor and know how to actually put into form. You, whoever I'm speaking to, are a highly disciplined individual. This sentence alone is how you know this is your message. So if you're like, "Ooh, Rose, that's me. I'm highly disciplined. I'm really about that life. I'm about what I say I'm about. I walk the walk. I don't just talk the talk." That's me. This is your message. It's also 1:08 p.m. Mountain Standard Time as I give this message. 108 breaks down to 18, all right, which breaks down to a 9. 18 is literally all about financial abundance being created by the individual, by the one person, you, the soul, who believes in themselves enough to anchor spiritual information into form with the physical world. Okay, so you're a person who's highly intuitive, but you also got a logic to you that is hard to beat. Okay, and this is how I know. We have Aquarius energy out here. I know she's a little naked, so I didn't want to show that card for too long. Sometimes I forget to, cover them. It's just we're on online, so you got to be careful. So, yes, this energy here is about you being brilliant, but it's not just about being physically brilliant or even brilliant necessarily just in the aura. This is about having a very powerful, quick witted mind. And I feel that you're learning that God gives you ideas and brilliant pathways for you to take in the physical realm. And you're able to actually hear, feel, and even see into that information, access it, and use it. This is what makes you so freaking amazing. Like you literally get told by the divine, the most high, what to do, how to do it, when to move, when to do it. And the only thing I'm hearing is that you have to do literally for the rest of your life is listen. Listen in, ignore the chaos, or when the noise and the chaos starts to accumulate around your body, around your livelihood and your reality, it's how you maneuver, how you react to that energy, right? That it either takes advantage of you or you take advantage of the energy and use it for your highest good. You can use that chaotic vibe and that fiery force around you that feels so in your face to your advantage if you really stay focused. And this is what I'm getting here. You are creating something long lasting. It's like you've had a vision with the Two of Wands here. This is Aries energy now that we're talking. You've had this vision, this passionate future that you want to step into. And I feel like you're taking the correct steps to do this and you're doing it quickly. A lot of this energy is going to start moving very swift. Okay. It's 111 now as I'm giving this message. Let me know if 111 or the number 18 is symbolic to you. Okay. I was also picking up on the number 44 from yesterday's message and today's live message on my Instagram. So I picked up on 1244 earlier and then 244 yesterday, and I circled this number. So if you're seeing 44, you definitely have angels all up in your aura configuring different energies in order to help. It's like they're doing and performing surgery on you on a spiritual level so you can move forward and release. and purge out anything emotionally that has been stressing you. God doesn't want you stressed, especially not stepping into this new journey and this new path that involves your identity formulating to who you really have always been. You're going to be called to become that version of yourself you've always been, right? Clearly, you've been, as I see in the Two of Wands, you've been pondering. See how this individual has their hand on the wand is because they're already in the action phase of taking form. They're not just dreaming and envisioning. See how he has the small globe in his hand? He's envisioning what type of world he wants to build. She, they, them, whoever it is here. It's an individual nonetheless here who wants to formulate a brand new reality, but you have one foot in the door already. So it's literally already happening. What I'm being called to say is you're taking the steps correctly. There is no other confirmation that you'll need to know that, because it's just coming through so clearly that you have a powerful mind and you have a very powerful gift through your mind to be able to channel direct ideas that help you take inspired action. Okay. So if this is your tarot message, make sure to let me know in the comments later. Okay. That is where I get to chat with some of you. I've been doing more and more and more of these collective tarot messages. So it'll either say collective tarot or tarot message. And that's how you'll know it's for anybody who's a viewer of mine, a subscriber. Okay. A supporter. My link is going to be down below. I'll let y'all know all the fun things that I offer, my tarot services menu for privates, as well as if you would like to donate, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. All of that information is literally going to be down below, pinned in the comments and in the description box, okay? You'll just click that link. You'll be able to check out my tarot service prices. If it fits, you can go ahead and get yourself booked in as quickly as today. And I dish out readings back to people very quickly, as well as if you would like to get on a phone call with me, you can also book that too. Okay. My number is 928-929-2835. That is my work cell. Just text me there if you would like to book directly. I'll send you the links. Okay. Or check everything out through my link below. That'll have everything from contact all the way to my other services. I'll mention Patreon in a second, okay? I'm building up my Patreon community, and it's really awesome to see how things have grown over the last 2 years. Give me Knight of Swords here. And for those that don't know, Patreon is basically a private, exclusive membership page that I get to drop readings just like this, but in private. So there's literally over 60 to 80 different readings already out. All of them are timeless. So if that feels like it's calling you, definitely you want to tap in with my private members group. I give a lot of fun little deals and stuff as well to them all the time. So, all right. I see this energy that someone's dealing with you or you're dealing with somebody in the essence of this could be love on a platonic friendship level, or this could be love on a romantic level. But if you're the feminine here, I mean, this is also changing the energy of this message. You're in a very powerful and receptive magnetic mode right now. Spirit is guiding me to say there is nothing you have to do. It's more of the way your mind has to begin to think. You have to learn that how you talk to yourself is so important moving forward, especially with bringing things into your reality. Have you ever asked God for something or prayed for something, but you could literally sense that there was doubt in your heart, there was doubt in your mind while asking? That's what I'm talking about. You're learning to ask for things, to call, even just to call it in, not even just to ask, but to call it in. I call in my money that is due to me, that is owed to me. I call in my abundance that is due to me, that is owed to me. I call in the love that is due to me, that is owed to me. This is just how it's coming through. You don't have to say it like this though, okay? But when you say these things, call them in, or even ask God for, your blessings to come in, ask with the heart that already knows you're deserving of it. That's going to help you open up way more space. Think of your heart like a huge doorway, a huge portal, and it opens up as big as you're willing to work on it, right? So this is why a lot of negative energies come up right before we enter big new beginnings, big new chapters, big new blessings, because In order to make space for that positive flow of advice, blessings, resources, gifts, friendships, whatever it is, it's endless. Every human being wants different things for different reasons, and rightfully so. We're all living our own unique path, right? You need to open up space for that. For all that to literally come in, there needs to be space in that portal, in that doorway of your heart, and it has to be open and receptive. Because if it's not, it's like you have the door closed. You're like, closed for service. I'm not welcoming anything in, right? So it's difficult because you have to create a receptive energy, right? AKA, you have to create a positive, stable, feminine energy frequency, but you also have to have that masculine approach to be able to go out there and take the next step when you're guided to do so. We're not always going to be sitting down on our asses. We're going to be guided to get up and get out there, share our voice, share our body in a way of maybe dancing, performing, whatever it is, right? Or share your gifts. You are very gifted and very, very luxurious in energy. This is how you know this is your message. If you're the feminine here in this, or if you're accessing your feminine energy, you could be anybody accessing that energy. We have both feminine and masculine within us all. Okay. There is something here about Venus working with you. All right. Venus is in Capricorn right now. So when you, and I've said this on my threads account, all right, when you follow your routine, when you discipline yourself and create a plan, things do last long. Okay. This is the energy of Saturn in the title, as well as long lasting structures and foundations forming. That's literally Saturn energy. That's literally Earth energy. And we do have a King of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles here. So if you're the masculine in this situation, okay, if you are dealing with another person, yeah, you're getting it together. I see the masculines here that are connected with me. See, here's the thing. Spirit says, say it. You better say it, Rose. If you're a masculine and you're connected to me, you're definitely somebody who's different, unique, because you get it. You are able to see the feminine energy within any message, within any person, within any aura or soul. And this is what makes your masculinity so powerful and so rare, because you're not performing it. You just are. Let that sit. You're not performing your masculinity. A lot of you are not performing your femininity. You just are. You're letting it sit. And this is what's allowing this space to open up for you to learn new things, for you to purge old things, and allow that goodness to come into your life as it already wants to. It's a matter of, like I said, what you choose to work on a daily routine basis. This is what's going to allow the door to continue to stay open for you to be able to keep receiving. Okay. I see that God wants to give you something for this powerful mind. Whoever you are, if this is all just your energy, this could be me speaking to your feminine and masculine within you, right? Feminine is the receptive, masculine is the projector, right? The one who goes out there and gets it done on a physical level. So there is something here about your mind. Oh, let me cover your mind activating at this time. Wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, this is being activated and will continue to be activated throughout the year of 2026. I'm being called to tell you this, as well as I'm hearing Libra, but I meant to say Leo. So Libra is here, Libra and Taurus with the Empress. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, heavy, Libra, and then Aquarius here, okay? This is coming through very strongly. So there's this idea, this resource, this financial endeavor that you've been embarking on, and you've approached it from a very unique standpoint. You've had hope. The star here represents somebody who carries a lot of hope. It's so much light in your soul, it's so much light in your spirit, that it's very hard for you not to manifest something, because you're literally that faithful. You're literally so faithful to the divine that these things can formulate in your life in such a beautiful way, because you are so trusting. It's like you have a real relationship with the divine. You have a real relationship with your ancestors. You have a real connection to your angels. This is what's just naturally coming through on an intuitive level. Okay. The cards help me dive even deeper into my intuition too, because I get to see what exactly I should dive into. So there's something here about this masculine energy. I just want to talk about this King of Pentacles. This is a stable, structured person, somebody who literally lives by the title of this tarot message. This is the embodiment of structure and long lasting foundations being built. You are literally building your empire right now. You're building it through your mind. I want you to say that. I am building my empire right now in this moment through my mind. And this is why you must keep your mind strong, healthy, balanced as much as you can. It's not easy. We know what type of world we live in. And that's why I give these messages to make sure that whoever is in tune with me, I can get us all back as a collective into our higher mind where we think about all the beautiful things that are possible still, right? The negativity, of course, it'll drag you down every time. That's why fear, illusions, anxiety, depression, it sucks because it really just drags you down. But it's almost for some people, right? For most people, even spirit is allowing me to say it's a fight. It's like a it's the good fight of you constantly battling those bad thoughts and counteracting them with positive ones. Counteracting what your mind is telling you won't work to, well, what if it does work? What if it all works out for me? What about that? Huh? Take that mind, take that negativity. What if it all works out for me? I want you to say that today. What if it all works out for me? And then once you get into that energy, I want you to say, everything works out for me 1,000 times better than expected. Everything works out for me 1,000 times better than expected. I'm telling y'all, if you want to get more private, exclusive messages like this for, on a collective level still, my Patreon offers that. Become a member. That's going to be down below. It'll say Patreon membership right below my tarot services tab. Okay. It's a link tree. You'll have all the links there. I definitely feel guided to promote that more. God has been guiding me a lot. Promote your work, promote what you do, promote your platforms, promote your services. I'm like, really? Like, God is like, yes, it's necessary and you should, and I want you to. And I just feel like so grateful that the divine kind of stays on my ass about that, because if it were up to me, I would never really mention much, right? And let it all happen. But God says, not this time period. You want your hustle to live through you because you don't necessarily have to hustle. You just have a natural hustle within you. Because I'm a Capricorn, right? I'm about to celebrate my Capricorn birthday in January. So shout out to all my Capricorns. We are in Capricorn season. The sun, Mercury, I believe Venus is now in Capricorn, and Mars is literally about to also be going into Capricorn. Y'all, we're going to have a Mars and Venus Kazemi, I believe, in Capricorn in early January. Whew, the way you move in life and the way you take action is going to be reset on a structured level. You're going to get very serious about what it is you are pouring your efforts into, what it is your gifts are, your skills are, or how you can sharpen a skill. Even if you're a dishwasher, become the best dishwasher in your area, and you will have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe the camera. Okay, I believe the Mike just died, but that was so symbolic. I'm gonna repeat that. Even if you're like Rose, I'm a dishwasher, like that's my skill that I have going on right now. Like I said, then become the best skilled dishwasher who's employed, right? In your area. Become so good at what you do. Show up dressed up. Even though you're like, well, no one's gonna see me because I'm not serving. I've worked in the restaurant industry. Trust me, some of my favorite people on the planet were dishwashers, were people who have so much personality, but they don't choose to share it in the public as a server. They'd rather be in the background cleaning, right? Or helping the restaurant stay clean. And one thing I know, because I worked in the restaurant industry just as long as I was a professional choreographer, right? I was a professional server too. One thing I know is every soul matters when it comes to the positions being put into play. It's like a huge system, and in order for the entire restaurant to make money, everybody's got to execute their role to the best of their ability. I'm telling you, y'all, this message is coming through for a reason, because all of you have different skills and jobs you're working in. You can be the best at what you do if you decide to. That's what Spirit is saying right now. Very beautiful message. I'm going to end this message here. If this is yours, smash the like button. But even further than that, comment below. That is how this algorithm works now with YouTube. YouTube doesn't really give a fuck about the likes as much as they care about who's engaging, who's commenting, and how can I send this message out to more people so they can engage and comment as well. So yes, definitely let me know if this is yours. Thank you for all of the donations. Thank you for booking readings. And if you do feel called to become a private member on Patreon, you won't regret it. For $11.11 a month, you'll literally have access to hundreds of messages I've already released. It's a simple scroll and just finding which headlines and titles really resonate with where you're at right now. Everything's timeless though. I love you all so much, and may God and the angels protect you in all your ways and your trips, your routines, and whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. May you feel loved. From me to you, peace.